So I guess hello and welcome to another day in mod developing. So for most of you that don't know, for most of you that don't know, I'm currently working on the Common Sense mod, and there's a lot of features that I want to implement. Well, right now I'm currently working on Common Sense Food. Anyways, there's a lot of implements that I need to do. If you guys don't know, I just uploaded Common Sense Foods version, I believe 1.0.6, and it introduced ramen noodles back into the mod. So yeah. And yeah, I've been doing this for a very, very, very long time. This is Common Sense Foods. This is what I've been working on for a while now. Tomatoes. I fixed an issue with the plant. I added the bone meal interaction. I had to integrate it with it. Oh, it's bone meal. Blah 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 blah. So this is just the bone meal code that I put together. It was a very straightforward integration here. You buy the tomato from the farmer. I introduced all that. Other foods. These are all the other food items. But we're working on wheat right now. I added the noodle cutter, the small blade. I introduced all these like flour dough. And then with the pasta, it's basically going to be like ramen, but with different ingredients, like plastered tomatoes. So say when you go to the pizza, you get the tomato, you get tomato paste. I was gonna introduce a lot more fundamentals ingredients. Once you craft the raw pizza, I wanted to add it to where you can get different varieties of. Another good one that I saw was hot dogs. Another good one that I would like to see if I can do. So I don't know how would hot dogs work. Because to get toast, you cut bread. So if you go to sandwiches, you get a bread slice and you cut bread into 9 bread slices. And each bread slice is not even a fraction of the nutrients of bread. I need to actually change this value to be that of equivalent to actual bread. So I would need to actually look it up, look up what bread's nutritional value is, and then adjust it accordingly to the amount of bread, toast, and shit you get. The bacon, beef, and egg sandwich, I need to change this to no longer have the glow effect and have the food property adjusted, because of right now it is overpowered. But I do want it to be stronger than an actual beef sandwich. Also, I do not have an egg sandwich in here, so I am going to implement that as well. So that will be another thing I'm going to be introducing. This is the grilled cheese sandwich. See, it has 3. This one has, I believe, 4? No, 10. So 18. Saturation is 15. I need to use the so yeah, you take the ingredients and you craft them into certain items. So I do need to make an egg sandwich. So that'll be something I definitely need to implement. So if because I'm planning to add ice cream. See, I had an old texture of ice cream back in the day, and it was a very profound ice cream. You use powdered snow in a bowl, and then you put chocolate on it. So yeah, I fixed the bottle of hot water. That was a fucking tedious task, but according to M Creator's tagging system, so I gave it water bottle, Minecraft water bottle, and the tag was labeled like sea drinks watery. So I just implemented a new tag for it called Minecraft water bottle, so that way it's a lot more easier for me to type it in. So now when I go to wheat and I go to ramen, I can utilize it much easier with the requirements to make it. So easier for me, easier on you, which I kind of want to introduce. I kind of want to implement for common sense. So that's going to be a tedious task. So let's do that right now. So I'm gonna pull that up. I'm gonna pull up common sense and see what I'm gonna look at what common sense mod. I'm gonna look at what kind of crafting recipes are required for the water bottle and see if I need to change it. So that'll be this is my biggest mod I have ever created. But yes, I am the lead developer. I am the sole creator of Common Sense mod. No one else has ever touched this except for one person, and that was the guy who helped create the stone armor mod, which I implemented it to be introduced within Common Sense. So that's why his is basically within here. So, but he said that he no longer wants to help me, so I had to do it all myself. Anyways, we need to look for vanilla ingredients that require a water bottle. And we need to change the recipe to... See, I changed craft the saddle to the updated. I mean, does it make sense with my mod on how that's crafted? I don't know. I mean, this is Minecraft's vanilla recipe, so... Whatever. Snowballs, craft powdered snow. Nothing here. This is the snow dirt block I implemented. A sponge, stem, mob heads, craftable mob heads, the glass ball system, the pig hide code. See, I knew craftable was a different recipe. Ha! Called it. Stonecutter recipe. I do think this needs to be changed to require smooth stone, but also require some other ingredients. Let's do... it's got to be any log. It would make sense. It would just make sense. Given by the texture it gives, that it has, it just makes sense. Let's not require the blanks. This makes sense. Now hold on, wait a minute. I need to actually look up the stonecutter. Stonecutter Minecraft. Images. So it does look, it does need stone to craft it. And by giving the texture on it, it does look like it uses stone instead of smooth stone. So what I'm going to do is we're going to revert this back to normal stone. So there, that should be a more logical recipe for the stonecutter. The grinder I was gonna implement, but it failed. It failed miserably. Anyways, Next up on the agenda, that should be one changelog I need to add to the website. Do. So, we're gonna mark it as pages. Let's see. Neo 4 1 point. No, that's 1.21.8. I'm working on 1.21.4. Do. Okay. There we go. Okay. And now we add in the next set of changes. And then we do this. Changes. First things first is the stone cutter recipe change to require 2 logs and 1 stone. There we go. There we go. Anything for the sieve? Yeah, the mycelium code. Yeah, I don't understand it. It's actually supposed to play a sound when you. So this is where you could place mycelium or wart fungus on it, and if you right click it while on a nut block of netherite, it should play. Oh wait, maybe it doesn't. Yeah, right here. Place sound block wart place. When you right click the. Yeah. And then this is the same. Everything's supposed to basically be the same. If you guys want to check that code out, you guys could even do that. Let you guys do that if you want. Crafting dies. I made common sense with the crafting dies. Discs. Or blasting. I added the common sense. Mining and smelting. This is where I introduced all the different types of andesite and diorite and all that code. I even added marble. Slabs into blocks. Everybody wanted just something simple. I utilized the amber. So rotten flesh. I got rid of a few. Like craft rotten leather. I got rid of salt and I used honey in its replacement. Which actually, I should use resin. But I think honey seems to be the other logical source that I can think of. I could utilize it. So when you have common sense foods, you could use the salt. Maybe I could do that. Here's the clover code. I wasn't gonna plan to add shields, but it turned out to be harder than I expected. Brewing rods. I added rods that blaze rod with a launcher and then a fire charge, and then you can fling charged entities at enemies. This was just a funny little thing that I wanted to do with the slingshot. Light block. The funny story, that light switch flicking, that was actually me recording my own light switch. I do want to change it to be a little bit more, pristine. Now, the one thing that I want to add, and I think I'm going to do it right now, is a new enchantment called Reaping. And what it is that I'm going to utilize a procedure when an entity dies while an item has the enchantment Reaping. It will give us a chance to have the dying entity drop their soul. So I think I'm going to implement that now. So what we need to do is we need to go to wouldn't that be, it's not a potion effect. Would it be a function? No, an enchantment. Here it is. Reaping. And the only thing that I think can be only enchanted with this item is the scythe. Perimeter defines the... supported slots. Okay, entity Max enchant level 1. Because it only needs 1. Let's say a 4. Enchantment anvil cost. We'll make it level 30. Actually, 25. Can this enchantment appear in villager trades? Yes. We'll say yes to that. And now the reaping is created, now we need to add the procedure. Procedure. Reaping entity. We'll just say reaping entity. And yes, we do need an additional trigger. Entity dies. And now we need the flow control, which is if damage procedure maybe it's item procedure. It's not actions, it's data. Enchant. Reaping. Oh shit. Whoops. What else is there? Wouldn't it be a world procedure? Yeah, spawn dropped item. We need to do another logic with this bad boy, and then we go to math. We get this bad boy, random 0 to 1 chance, and then we get another flow control. Now, if the random chance equals, or is it greater or less than, greater or equal to logic, oh wait, math, the equivalent of, let's say 0.00, no, let's go 0.01% chance. No. Let's say 0.1. Then we do this, and then they drop their soul. You selected. So if they has this item with the enchantment of reaping, or rather this, boop, nope, item in main hand of the target entity, bam, better, has the item in the main hand with the target entity with enchantment reaping. So that means that in their main hand, this is the enchantment. The item in their hand have the enchantment reaping. If the entity dies, it will give a random chance between 0 to 1 greater or equal to 0.1% chance to drop an item of the soul, and it will not despawn. So okay, let's test this bad boy. And it can only be added to the scythe. So my hope here is that once I get this all set up and ready to go, I can then just publish it out. And then I'll upload it for 1.21.1. If this works, then I can then implement it to the next updates. That's my hope here. Yeah, Minecraft Pocket Edition should only be like $7. I was just thinking how my girlfriend wants to be able to play Minecraft. And it would be kind of cool for her. If it does kill, if I do kill an entity that is that all living entities, even so say like a fucking undead, which is technically not considered a living entity, I'll have to implement it to where yeah, this is where I was testing this. This is so dumb. Like, I tried fixing this issue like multiple fucking times, but the game was like literally like, nah, bruh, fuck you, bruh. It's like, dude, I've been trying so fucking hard. So if you right click it, see, I want to simulate right trick. right click on the block. You know what I mean? It's such bullshit. Alright, new enchantment. Oh, it's not here. Is it in the combat section? Or is it in tools? Where is the books? Oh, here they are. Windburst. Aqua Affinity. Curse of Vanishing. There it is, Reaping. There's the Reaping enchantment. Now I want to check to see if we can get a bookshelf. Building blocks, is it? There's a functioning blocks. Oh, it is bookshelves. Rabbit. So this makes level 30 enchantments. Now if we go to Common Sense, get ourselves a scythe, which is like super old. Efficiency. Here, let's grab ingredients. Okay. That's self. Oh wait, rather than do that, we could just boop. Then we could just boop, boop, deep. I wish I do want to be able to, like, when you swing it. It also doesn't look good in F5 mode. Efficiency 4. No. No. Huh. Oh, it's a level 25. That's right. It wasn't a level 30. Doop, 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 doop. Boop, boop. So it's not going to be at level 30, so it's a level 25. So really, that should be good. Oh, maybe we need a... Whoops. Seriously? That's level 26? Maybe if we do that. Still level 24. Well, that's an issue. What level is this? 24. Yeah, you know what? I'll just make it a level 30 enchant. That way it's a lot easier to utilize. You know what I mean? So we'll fix it. We'll make the required level 30. Ugh. I gotta make sure it works. Oh, that's enchantment anvil cost. Oh, then let's do level 2. And this is the weight. Let's do 10. Then 10 is common. Nah, let's do 5 or 6. I wish this would tell you like what level it will take to be able to. This is the anvil cost. So let's increase this to, how about 8? Because you save and keep open. This should be easy. Oops, I need to keep you open actually. Let's hit play. Actually, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Okay. Woo, okay. Come on. I literally made it to where... No. Huh. I have an idea. Since I don't need any of this. There it is. Fuck, that took a minute. So it is possible to get reaping. So... Okay. Now we just need a living entity. Hey bunny, you wanna die? Okay. That didn't work. I didn't make it a small chance though. Huh. Alright, let's try a cow. Mule. Yeah, the new update, it will have better spawn eggs. Alright, let's do villager as well. Yeah, if you look up cow spawn egg and then hit... You'll get your first spawn egg! Because you'll be able to craft it. And you need a soul. I'm a villager. No, no. Well, it is a chance, so let's see what the chance is. Okay, it should spawn. No. No. Huh. No. Still no. Maybe I should increase the chance. Or is it not firing? Reaping entity. You know what? Let's remove this. Okay. It was just a quick fix. Now we can and now we're gonna check to see if I'm gonna check and see if we can reap souls now. The main hand has the enchantment reaping. Spawn a fucking son of a bitch. Maybe the initial firing of the procedure is not. God damn it. Maybe there's something right here that's not initializing on the firing of the reaping enchantment. Maybe not this, but actually source entity. There we go. That should work. If not, then I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm probably have to figure out something else to trigger it. Because as far as I'm concerned, okay. What we're gonna do now is hopefully now it will work. Boom! Look at that. Now and it doesn't drop. So even if I kill a villager, nothing drops. But if I kill them with a scythe, I drop their soul. Got it! Fuck yeah! Oh, got it. Alright, so now we can go back into the system and we don't need to have this anymore. And we can now delete you. Yes. Oh, I should add a just enough items integration where it will tell you, hey, the reaping mod, when you kill an entity with a scythe, you'll get just enough information displayed in just enough items. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, reaping entity, and then you reap an entity, you get the souls. See, my question is will it work on all entities, such as boats? If that's the case, then I would need to change it to where, if the entity that dies is a certain type of entity, they will drop the soul. For now, this is working. I'm gonna fix this later. But I added a new enchantment and the reaping entity enchantment for it. That should be good enough for me. So let's go back and add it into the function. New enchantment that it will drop the soul item. Publish. I think that's gonna be. So I think that should be good. Oh shit! I need to cancel. I actually need to go and change it to mod info. Two. Save. And then workspace settings. Level 2. Number 2. Save changes. Boom, bada boom. And now publish. And now we got an update for common sense. Okay, now let's go to documents, mods, and we'll add it to 1.21.4 NeoForge Common Sense. Boom. 1.1.2. Save. And we're done. That's it. That's all I wanted to do today. But I guess for now, peace and begging grace. I'm sliding out.